Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shadys Games, and today we're going to be playing a Loco Motive for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we're at tonight, or check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, but for today, let's go ahead and get into the game. So, as the name and title screen might imply, we are dealing with a murder that happened aboard a moving train. And also we are seeing the story told through three different perspectives, based on the characters you are seeing here in the title screen. I've already played two of them. This fellow over here in the blue suit is Arthur. He is the victim's estate attorney. This over here is Herman Merman, who is a mystery author. And today we're going to be starting with her, Diana, who is a member of the IRS's Secret Service Division, a division so secret you didn't even know it existed. Unfortunately, she's just been told she's off the case, but something tells me she's not going to take that. So we'll see where we're going today. Yeah, basically she's just been told that even though she's supposed to be investigating some tax fraud right here, her division's been liquidated. But she wants to go take care of things anyway. So let's see what we got here.
Damn, no wonder they left it here. Bike's all out of fuel and the wiring has seen better days.
And Trey Dog! Thank you so much for 91 months right there. Holy crap. I appreciate that. Very cool of you. The support means a lot. Alright, so we've got, it sounds like our two objectives right there. So this bike is out of gas and the wiring is shot. So we gotta see what we can do about that.
Oh, I'm too late. It's already been cleaned out.
Boo! Yeah, let's see what else we got here.
It's so unfair. Field agents always get the coolest gadgets.
If you didn't see the tooltip there was, are those missiles? They do look like missiles right there. Wonder if those were being equipped on that car, possibly. Gotta gas up the bike? That's what's... I mean, it does look pretty sweet, I will admit. Let's see. I wonder why that car has a huge X on top. Does that mean it's out for service? Or what does that mean?
Someone left out one of those pneumatic tube pods. This could come in handy.
You never know, I suppose. It's a very adventure game thing to just say, ooh, pneumatic tube, I might need one of these. Also, chat, do you also love pneumatic tubes? I was, when I was a little kid, whenever we went to the bank and we had to do the drive-thru with the pneumatic tubes, I always thought that was the coolest thing in the world. X's for where the missiles go one way or another. Oh god. Either incoming or outgoing, depends on where you're standing, I suppose. Also, I was going to say let's take a quick look at Diana's inventory, but all she has so far is the tube we just picked up.
These little pods transport items throughout the whole tube system.
Alright. Pretty simple right there. I would like to install pneumatic tubes in my home. That would be so cool. That would be amazing. Moving stuff around with pneumatic tubes in the home. Like have like a little panel in the wall that looks almost like a breaker box, but you open it up and there's just a slot for a tube. I would love that. Give me go, you're for that. Excellent. Board Jams, welcome in. How are you doing today? Tube system. Depending on what country you're from. Tubes. Imagine you need to send stuff from the kitchen to the living room. It happens. Tube. Kellerman, welcome in. We have to use them at work, and it breaks frequently, so the luster is somewhat lost. That's fair. I imagine they are a very fiddly system. Your childhood house had a whole house vac. Ooh, I've seen those before. I've seen those. Not in person, but like on TikTok. All the tubes just went to the vacuum in the basement, though. It's still an interesting system. I know things like that, like even like dumbwaiters and like laundry chutes fascinate me. Not a thing I had growing up.
They must be used to dispatch items across the headquarters.
Alright, the quartermaster.
Hello, quartermaster.
What do you need?
Let's see.
I'd like to requisition a vehicle, please.
Do you have a vehicle requisition authorization form?
I don't have the form, but I have a scrappy can-do attitude.
Even if you had the paperwork, I don't have anything to give you. The top brass came in early, totally cleaned me out of all the good stuff.
So, Stamp was right. This whole place is getting shuttered?
Look around. They've just left the junk and the prototypes.
And you?
She already said the junk, Diana. Wait, why are we insulting waiters? Sometimes waiters are dumb. That's just a fact. Oh god, that Bulbasaur fan from Discord. Horrifying. I built a secret door into my bathroom counter that has a laundry chute behind it as an adult can relate. Oh, it's so cool. Legitimately, I was visiting a friend in Arizona, and the house they were living in had a library, or a room they were using as a library, that was hidden behind a sliding bookshelf. And that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And I desperately want that for my house one day. Hey, Nano, welcome in. How are you doing today, Nano? Hope everything's going good with you. I need a secret door. Those are so cool.
Do you have any gadgets to spare for my mission?
Yeah, I've still got some leftover stock back here. Do you know what you're looking for?
I could use a camera-clad spy pigeon or two.
All out of those, since the first lot never came back. Forgot to use homing pigeons.
Oops. Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake.
What are all those pneumatic tubes for?
It's all part of the ordering system. Orders come in via these tubes, and it's up to me to fulfill those orders.
Wow! So you can send and receive objects between those pipes? And they all go to different departments?
That's the gist of it.
She sounds so bored. Don't have any secret rooms to hide. Tragic, tragic. All right, let's see. So we might need to come back to her.
Second thought, I don't need anything.
See if we can finagle some spy gadgets out of her.
Is that a wire kit? That looks like it could be useful.
That'll be the official field agent wiring kit.
Sounds perfect. I'll take one.
Are you heading out on a mission?
Well, my mission was postponed. Indefinitely.
I can't give it to you then. Sorry.
Just FYI, Diana, you can lie sometimes. So we need that wiring kit very badly. We'll have to figure out how to get a copy of that. Oh god, Kelvin. That sounds horrifying. Let's see, what do we got here? Consider going home.
No, I can do this. I'm not one to give up that easily.
Yeah, we're not just bailing. Oh, they've got a phone for the helpline there. That's cute. What is this? I have no idea, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Nothing happened. I must be missing something. Canisters are loaded here, before being dispatched across the headquarters.
Alright, so this is where you actually send the pneumatic tubes through. So if we had something to send, we might be able to use that. We got the tube, we don't have anything to put in there yet, though.
Henchman-grade stun guns? Sign me up! Oh, of course the boxes are all empty.
Damn it! I was excited for a second there.
Red tape got in the way yet again.
Boo! Empty boxes! Boo! Maybe we could load up a Lamington or two. If I find some, we'll see if I can fit him in there. There is a mouse.
Hello, cutie. What are you doing here?
Ah, I see you've met Agent M. She was to be your partner.
Oh, wait. This is Agent M. You told me she was a field agent.
No, I believe I said she's from a field.
Oops. So we got Lemington's surprise. Oh god. Hang on just a second, folks. Sorry about that, feeling extra sneezy today.
It's premium mouse feed. It kind of looks like muesli.
That would make sense.
Agent M experiment results. Subject demonstrated a predictable fondness for cheese.
Although if you're actually trying to trap mice, they prefer peanut butter. Oddly enough, I don't know where cheese became the default.
Morning, sir.
Diana.
What's all this about budget cuts?
We've had to tighten the belt, I'm afraid. Some of our more experienced agents required the funds, you see. Those weaponized vehicles, tuxedos, and elaborate dinner parties aren't cheap, it turns out. Don't worry, you can keep the dress. I know the tech team worked for months to incorporate those pockets.
It's a good joke. It's a brutal joke, but it's a good joke.
How can I prove myself if nobody gives me the opportunity?
You'll get your opportunity. We're just asking you to wait a little longer. In a few months, I'm sure you'll be even more prepared.
Oh, God.
I really must protest the cancellation of my mission.
Protest away.
I am protesting!
I meant away from here. We can't have any rabble-rousing on government grounds.
Of course, how very British of you. Mice chew the holes in cheese, of course. I was wondering how those got there, those bastards. Let's see.
When can I expect my mission to be reassigned?
You'll just have to wait for next year's budget to come through. I'm sure we'll find another mission for you by then.
That's months from now!
We could always reassign you to accounting, if you'd like.
You can spare me working with those bureaucrats at least.
This is the Inland Revenue, Diana. We're all bureaucrats here.
Technically, that is true. That is true.
I thought red tape was just an expression.
In order for governments to cut through their red tape, there must be sufficient tape to cut through. You think it just appears out of thin air? Someone has to do it.
I guess I didn't think of it that way.
Who better than the finest bureaucrats at Inland Revenue?
Oh god, so those red X's are actually red tape. Actual, factual red tape.
I'll leave you to your tape.
Be seeing you.
Oh god.
You might not be perfect, but I'll take any help I can get. You're coming with me, Agent M.
We do know from the last chapter that the mouse is a master thief, so that could come in handy. That is some Yes Minister type dialogue. A classic right there.
She's the cutest little agent ever!
Oh god, she has little idle animations. Oh, that's adorable. Not often you see an inventory item with idle animations. That's really cute. Yeah, just stick a mouse in our pocket. Is it any weirder than in the second Gabriel Knight game where we stuck a pigeon in our pocket? A live pigeon in FMV? That was pretty strange, gotta admit. Let's talk to April too.
What do you need, Diana?
Our partner in crime here. Also just as weird. docile enough that you probably could. I know mice are. Pigeons, like, they seem too large. I have logistical concerns. Yeah, a cat, I don't think you could get a cat in there.
How's the bike repair looking?
Well, let's see. It looks like we're still missing fuel and the wiring is completely shot.
Damn!
Sorry to say, but we're not going anywhere until we've addressed that.
I can't believe Mr. Stamp cancelled my first mission.
I know. Phil is such a coward. You know what they're like upstairs, though. It's all short-term thinking.
Yeah, it's a little too real.
What's all this talk about budget cuts?
It doesn't make any sense. They were happy to spend millions on that RAT.
You mean the rodent agent training program?
Now that I think about it, that probably explains the money troubles.
Yeah, someone's not very good with money there.
I hope my equipment is still set up on the Royce Express.
I'm sure it is. Do you know how slow retrieval is? They've left our kit out in the field for months before.
Alright, so at least once we get on the train, we'll have that. We've actually seen that in a previous chapter, so that's good there. How horrifying would it be if the fish in Leon's inventory twitched? That would be pretty freaky. Probably make me jump at least once. Hey, Chris Technician, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I'm on the mend, as you can probably tell from my voice. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling better.
I thought this was a test yard. What's with all the broken equipment?
Our field agents don't always bring their equipment back in one piece. We're lucky if they bring back anything at all.
From what Phil said, it sounds like they already relocated anything useful.
I mean, it is kind of a running gag in James Bond movies that he always destroys all of the test gear he's given.
What's with the pneumatic tubes?
It's a complete tube network. It's so the executives can send documents and small items down here remotely.
I guess they can't risk getting engine grease on their expensive suits.
You'll usually only find them in banks, hospitals, or eccentric people's houses.
You heard her. You heard her. Dinner report. I had White Castle last night because since it's Lent, they have those buttermilk shrimp that I do love. Nothing better for moving data than a series of tubes, but don't use a big truck for it. It's not a big truck. A series of tubes. Q goes through all this trouble to make those cool devices, and 007 only uses each one only once. It's tragic. I mean, at least he does pick a moment of high drama to use them. But still, yeah, only once.
Do you know how the tubes work?
It's pretty easy. You just load a canister in the slot and set the destination on the control panel. Why? What are you up to?
Nothing. I was just curious.
Definitely not planning to send something through the tubes that shouldn't be sent through the tubes.
I'll need to get my hands on some gadgets.
Well, normally you'd fill in a requisition form and hand it to the quartermaster. Although, with everything being shut down, I think you'll need to be a bit more creative.
The quartermaster won't let me have any gadgets.
Perhaps you can get what you need without involving the quartermaster.
You mean go behind her back?
I didn't say that. But hey, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, she said it, not me.
All right, I think that's everything for now.
Okay, keep up the good work.
I just really loved that, the laser watch from GoldenEye. That was so cool. Ooh, the new Spider-Man game. Hopefully you're liking that one. Oh, imagine if he kept him through the movies, just completely got strapped up. That would be actually really cool. I mean, I imagine the maintenance would be a nightmare. I'm seeing something over here. Hang on. Oh, the fuel inlet. All right.
Yep, still smells like fuel. Now, how do I go about retrieving it?
Good question. Any other interaction points around here that I missed? Let's see. That's April over there.
They must be used to dispatch items across the headquarters.
No, we didn't see that one. Alright, how about over here? Saw all that. And over here. I think we saw all that. Alright, so I think Oh, nope, there's a fuel tank over here. Definitely missed that. All right. New item right there. He gets deducted from Bond's retirement fund. I can't imagine him surviving all the way to retirement. Oh, the Odd Jobs hat. What a weird thing. Hey, Geek Boy, thank you for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate that. And how are you doing today, Geek Boy? Hope we're doing well. Chris, thank you for the 7-stream streak. So it doesn't actually say what the levers do over here. Or where the lever sends things, which is a little confusing. Alright, so... let's try this first. Can I just send the mouse to steal the wiring kit?
Nope.
Yeah, apparently not. I'm trying to avoid doing the really obvious thing here, but I think maybe we should try doing the really obvious thing here. What do you think, chat? Retirement fund is a debt he has to cover first. Oh god, he's gonna live to be 300. 007, please put that back in pristine order. He never does. What happens if we use the mouse on the tube?
All right, Agent M. You'll be nice and snug inside this pod.
All right, mouse, you're about to do the thing that we can only dream of.
I'll just pop this in here.
That noise. Try the obvious thing that goes against brand. It's true. It's true. I gotta try all the inobvious stuff first. Silk Song fast travel, pretty much.
Ready for our little adventure, Agent M?
Wow. I heard a shattering noise. Alright, so not quite as cool as I was hoping there, but we do have another option. What happens if we pull the lever? And then we put the tube in the launch bay.
Pop this in here.
Whee! And then push the button.
Ready for our little adventure, Agent M?
Yes!
Psst. Agent M, grab me one of those wiring kits. A little more to the left. That's it, bring it over here. Come to Diana.
Alright, so Agent M's amazing, is basically what I'm seeing here.
It's an official field agent wiring kit.
Agent M's the best, and I love him. Ooh, geez, Geek Boy, I hope that goes well, and I hope the result is what you're hoping for. That was amazing. Also, did you see the light over here? Lighting effects in a pixel art game, that is rare. That is actually really rare to see. Alright, so what if we use the wiring kit on the motorbike?
A little snip here. Cross this wire over here. There! I fixed the faulty wiring.
Usually you don't fix wiring by cutting more of it, but you know, I'm no engineer. Maybe there's things I don't know here. Now, I'm assuming we can't just use the empty gas tank on the gas inlet.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, we need some way to actually get the gas out of there, is the thing. That is going to be the tricky part. I gotta start over from the beginning there, Geek Boy. Well, Hopefully you get a clear shot at it now. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, let's see if we can get any gadgets out of the quartermaster.
Hello, quartermaster.
What do you need?
See if there's anything in here that we can get.
Do you know what?
A pistol cunningly disguised as lipstick.
Had to discontinue those. Haven't had them since the incident.
The incident?
Don't ask.
I think somebody shot their lips off.
Do you have any...
Do you know?
A set of explosive time delay pencils?
Yeah, we've got some of that incendiary stationery.
Great.
Can't give it to you though. There's no way you've got the clearance to handle explosives.
Ah.
I mean, it's probably true, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we can't ask about gadgets, or...
Do you have...
Do you know what?
We can, but... Ooh.
Ooh, got any poison-tipped umbrellas?
No, just the regular kind.
Oh, boo.
Do you have any...
Nothing else? Oh, no, nothing else.
No.
Alright, not gonna get any gadgets there. I tried. You just cut the problem from the circuit. Yeah, cut the bad out and then leave only the good. Of course, brilliant. Roxana, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I mean, yeah, anytime there's a new 007 movie, I'm excited. We don't even get a gun. Right now, all we have is a mouse, an empty gas tank, and a wiring kit. And we had to fight for those. Alright, so we need some way to get... We need some way to get the gas out of the car. We need to siphon that. Hey, Simdust, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
It's an empty deck of Cheater's Choice playing cards. There's blood on the box.
Ooh, yeah, I think that ended badly.
As expected. It's more rubbish. Henchman grades...
Oh, alright, so nothing else in the rubbish pile. I was hoping we'd find something else in there, but no. Unfortunately, I think we found all the trash we're gonna find. Oh, there's something else, a red toolbox?
There's nothing in there that I can use.
Oh, apparently nothing there. Alright, how are we gonna siphon gas out of there? What could we use to siphon gas is the question. Don't really see much else to work with, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm too late. It's already been cleaned out.
Yeah, we really have very, very little to work with here.
I've rewired the bike, but it's still out of fuel.
That's a hell of a quote right there. Me eaten by my chimera, that's impossible. I don't remember where that one's from. That's an old one, too. And 4M, welcome in. How are you doing today, 4M? Hope you're doing well. Good to see ya. Alright, so we can't just use the gas tank on there.
Yep, still smells like fuel.
How do we go about retrieving it is the question. Let's go down here, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna take a peek at the guide, because I know it's still early, but like, how did we miss something? I'm not sure. It's a very good question. Oh, there apparently is something we missed, I guess. Hang on.
Let's see what we're working with here. A blast. The engine's been ripped out. I'll just have to work with these other parts.
I thought we'd already inspected the car, but apparently no, we can look under the hood. Let's see what we got in here. Not much. Matter of fact, just the one thing.
It's firmly attached. I can't pull it out with my bare hands.
Can we use the wiring kit to cut it?
There! I managed to cut out a long length of the rubber tube.
Alright. Can we combine rubber tube with gas tank?
Nah.
Can we just use the rubber tube on the gas inlet?
Hopefully they haven't emptied the tank yet.
You already said you can smell gas in there. And then use gas tank on rubber tubing.
Here goes nothing.
Actually shows her pulling the gas tank out of her pocket.
Oh, there's definitely fuel in that. Or something that tastes like it. It's working. Okay, I've got myself a full can of fuel to work with.
I actually find it interesting that my current car apparently has, like an internal, like shutter for the fuel inlet, just to keep people from siphoning gas, which is kind of hilarious. Or something that tastes like it, you know. There's sometimes when you're at the bar and you don't have a lot of money, you compromise and then you learn some things. Putting it back in those white pants, that's gonna stain. Although I am very confused by something. I was watching a Riff Tracks short where they were talking about like dangers around the home. And like, just for context, this was a black and white one, so it's a very old short. But they were talking about why it's dangerous to wash your clothes with petroleum. Like, just, they're like, don't dump gas on your clothes to clean it. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Who's doing that? Why were they doing that? What is wrong with people? Have you considered water? Just a thought, possibly. I really need to look into the context of that more. Stuff people used to use gasoline for is wild. I'm so confused.
All right, time to fuel up.
Horrifying.
I've rewired the bike and topped up the fuel. We should be ready to go.
All right. I mean, if doctors use cocaine for medicine, why not gas for washing clothes? I mean, at least like cocaine is like an actual drug that is used for drug purposes. But like, why are you just dumping gasoline on your clothes? I don't understand.
Ah, listen to this kitty roar.
Ladies, what on earth are you doing?
Apologies, Mr. Stamp. Our mission awaits.
Don't you dare tie Anna Osterhagen. Please, think of the paperwork involved.
See you later, Phil.
In a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That little noise.
There's the train.
Can you get us any closer?
I'll try. Damn it! This is as fast as we can go.
We're too far away.
Diana, think of something quick, or we're going to miss the train.
On it.
All right. Ooh, we got an extra thing in our inventory.
Hey, there's a bunch of gadgets in here. Where'd you get these?
Don't get too excited. They're prototypes I found in the yard. I swiped them for you, but they're probably half broken.
Oh no, what do we got?
It's a case of explosives, disguised as harmless stationery. I doubt the truth spray is potent enough, but I love the bottle.
Incendiary pencil. All right. Oh my god, they're doing a riff on the classic 007 theme in the background. Or not the 007, the Mission Impossible theme back there. That's hilarious. Look, when I drank that gas, it cleaned me out good. Same for clothes, right? Oh god. Hey Kissa, welcome in. How are you doing today? Dry cleaning uses perchloroethylene? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I like to imagine right there that just because he's extremely British, the idea of a woman on a motorcycle nearly gave him an aneurysm. Damn it, CJ, all you had to do is follow the train. Oh, I've heard that line enough for one lifetime. Okay, I think we all have. Think of a way to defy physics. I like how she's like, can you get any closer? I suppose I could push his gas pedal down a little bit further. I hadn't thought of that. I'm glad I'm not the only one that was thinking full throttle when I saw that motorcycle animation. I'm like, oh shit, full throttle. Did you know they actually had a full throttle sequel in development? Like it was in production. There's actual animation you can find out there. The trousers were already scandalous enough. All right, let's see what we can see first. Can we see anything here? Any interaction points? Nothing? No?
April!
What is it, Diana?
The bike really can't go any faster!
I'm already going full throttle. We're going to have to boost the bike's speed if we stand a chance of catching up to the train.
She said the thing.
How can I increase our speed if you're going full throttle?
Think, Diana. Maybe you have something that can help us out.
We might, yeah. Thank you for the forings. I always appreciate forings. There's still time, right? I mean, I don't know. I think one of the things that didn't work great with full throttle is like the fighting mechanics, and it looked like the sequel leaned into those real hard.
How are we doing for fuel?
We're doing okay, but that petrol you swiped earlier must have been old. If only we had some high-octane stuff.
Interesting, interesting.
I just wanted to thank you for getting me here.
Don't mention it. You can thank me when you're on that train.
I know, I'm thinking I might have an idea where this is going to, and this seems like a really bad idea.
I think that's enough talk for now.
You're right.
It looks harmless enough. Nah. Nope.
Let's see, so we don't have any... No, we don't have any interaction points here, which is very strange. I can give her things, that's about it.
Would this explosive pencil give us a boost?
They're full of explosive powder. It could potentially work.
All right, potentially, she says.
Nope.
But I can't combine it with a gas tank. I don't have anywhere I can use it, is the thing. Can I use all the explosive pencils?
Is this
Yes, so you should be careful. Just remember that you're literally handling explosives.
Good to know, good to know. Can I use the wiring kit on them?
I can break the tip of this incendiary pencil to retrieve the gunpowder inside.
There we go. That is a really scary thing to do while on a motorcycle going full throttle.
I'll mix some of this fuel with the gunpowder.
I know very little about cars, but that seems like an incredibly dangerous idea. Oh God. Can also dry clean with carbon dioxide in the supercritical state. That does sound horrifying. Full throttle road rash crossover. All right, I'd watch that. That seems, I mean, it seems obvious almost. That's pretty awesome.
Check it out. I've made a canister of high-octane fuel.
I never underestimated you for a second. What are you waiting for? Pour it in.
While we're going?
Here goes nothing.
how long we can maintain this boost. You're going to have to jump, Diana.
I made it!
Woohoo! Hey, run your objectives by me one last time.
I've got to make contact with the informant.
That's right.
I should listen in for any incriminating conversations.
And above all else,
Stay out of trouble.
that's it. Good luck, Diana.
I'll contact you when I'm ready for extraction. Come on, Agent M. It's you and me against the world.
Well,
Hey! Get back here! Huh. This is looking like a solo mission after all.
damn it!
All right, so that explains how you got on the train. What happened next?
I believe you're well aware of what happened next, Detective.
Indulge us.
Well, it all got a bit complicated. I stuck to my orders and made contact with the informant. Or so I thought. It turns out Lady Unterwald had one last trick up her sleeve. Switching the informant out for her estate attorney. Not to mention smuggling a private detective on board, who made great effort to act out in highly suspicious and unpredictable ways.
Please, I just need more time. We had an agreement, Herman. I don't want to have to call off our deal.
I was sure Lady Unterwald was deliberately trying to evade scrutiny of her finances. Why bury mountains of contradictory paperwork in her hidden safe? If her attorney hadn't retrieved that missing will, we'd have never uncovered the truth.
What truth would that be?
Go on, Diana. What happened after you and Mr. Ackerman recovered the will?
The family insisted on an impromptu reading of the will, which distracted everyone long enough for me to poke around.
Me out! Anyone there?
Someone must be trapped inside.
You? We were supposed to make contact hours ago.
Who are you?
Where's my suit? Better yet, where is that meddling detective? Did Lady Unterwald put you up to this?
I'm afraid she's dead. How long have you been in there?
What?
There's a will reading taking place in the lounge right now.
I must stop this at once.
What is this?
Do we really believe that Lady Unterwald left her entire estate to that no-name attorney?
Damn!
Arthur had access to Lady Unterwald and her legal paperwork. It's a troubling thought, I must say.
The document speaks for itself, Arista. This was clearly Lady Unterwald's last wish.
Really, Doctor? You don't believe a trained attorney could have forged one of these documents?
If Arthur takes over the estate, that means we can't sell it.
That's right. No sale means no money for us.
You're making rather large assumptions, Arista. We don't know if that's the case.
What I do know is that some of us have quite expensive hobbies. Isn't that right, Bergman?
Well, but what course of action can we take?
I believe I have a solution that would benefit everyone, if you allow me.
Well, I believe that solves our problem quite effectively.
John! That's completely...
Look around you, Bergman. This room is filled with documents purporting to be Lady Unterwald's last wishes. Who's to say we can't use one with slightly more favorable terms?
This is ridiculous. The Order won't stand for this.
The Order will no longer be an issue, Doctor. You could say I've handled the situation.
What have you done, John?
Bless you.
Hello, everyone.
Oops.
Who are you supposed to be?
Diana Osterhagen, Inland Revenue Secret Service.
You're from the tax office. Excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
What's going on, John? She's heard everything.
Quiet, Odessa. I have everything under control.
She's a spy, you idiot. Boys, tie her up with the others.
Yes, Mother.
Oh god.
My head. What's going on? Oh, for goodness sake.
Turns out those twins can be pretty agile when they want to be. What are you doing here?
I came to rescue you two, of course.
Well, that's just splendid. I feel safer already.
Listen, we'll need to work together to get out of here.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do from over here.
How about you, Arthur?
I think I could get a hand free. I'll give it a try.
Alright, so this is the... Ooh! We can switch between Arthur and Diana. Alright, that's exciting. So yeah, this is the farthest along we've been in the train timeline so far, so that's exciting. Covered some new territory here. If you follow long enough, trains should eventually slow down for a turn. That could be a long time, though. And some trains go on very, very straight routes. So you could be in for quite a wait right there. And stay out of trouble. Immediately get to trouble. Basically. Agent M is going to do this all on her own. Yeah, what was on that album? I think the doctor took it. Why was it hidden in the safe is the big question right there. They did have a lot of rope on hand. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, Arthur's like, I guess I could get a hand free. Do you need that? Would that be useful?
I'll handle this. I think it's working.
Uh-oh.
What's with all the wriggling? You weren't trying to escape, were you?
No, of course not.
Good, because that would be very bad for us.
We'll need to distract them somehow, Arthur.
How did they hear me wriggling from the next room? How loudly was I wriggling? How do you wriggle loudly? Hey, Celestial Knight, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great week. Alright, so we need a distraction.
I know what I should be doing.
Got it. Let me see what I can do.
Let's see if we can use Diana to distract them. We can't get to our inventory because we are literally tied up.
Bow ties and silly hats. Not particularly useful.
Yeah, that is really not useful. See if we can talk to Herman over here. They call me the Wriggler. Not the best of monikers to have. A little awkward.
Herman?
I'm afraid there's not much I can do from over here.
Hey!
Also, not much he can do, period.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. Can we talk about this?
Mother said we can't talk to prisoners. She said you have clever tongues and you try to trick us.
I mean, they are very stupid, so that might be our angle of attack right there. On account of how loud I wriggle, if that's like your defining character trait. Like, what do people know about you right after they meet me? Oh, they notice how loudly I wriggle. That's concerning.
I think we got off on the...
Mother said... She said...
Alright, no, so they just refuse to talk to me there.
That could work. But these ropes need loosening first.
Oh, no, that's off limits.
No, he doesn't want us escaping. Let's see.
I don't think we have time to pore over paperwork.
No, I don't think so, unfortunately. Alright, so that's all the interaction points. Let's head back over to...
Arthur?
Head back over to Arthur, see what he can do.
Listen, I have something to say.
Mother said we can't talk. She said you...
Nope. Wait, well, we can still talk to them. I suppose Arthur is the estate attorney. He'd be, good at talking.
I really thought we bonded over our shared love of infrastructure.
That may be the case, but you've sure burned a lot of bridges.
Ouch.
On brand joke, at least.
What's your bathroom break policy?
No, no, no! I'm not messing around with those ropes again. The knots were a total nightmare.
They are very stupid.
I'm not sure that I can hold it in any longer.
Well, maybe next time you'll go to the toilet before you commit a murder.
I didn't commit a murder.
I was hoping you could help us resolve an argument.
Arguing? About what?
Oh, yes. If I remember correctly, Herman had some very strong views.
I did.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're probably not that interested.
No, tell us. We want to hear it.
Well...
Oh no, I know exactly what to do. Let's see. Oh no.
Herman thinks Hagen is the favorite child of the two.
How dare you? No, he has a point there. It's pretty obvious that she likes me more. How can there be a favorite when she can barely tell us apart? Just natural intuition. And also she told me one time.
Oh no, I didn't stick to that.
Herman believes infrastructure investment is a financial waste.
That's the
I got both of them.
term thinking that leads to crumbling bridges. You'd know all about crumbling bridges, Hagen. Hey, that wasn't my fault.
Oh, that didn't last either.
Herman said one of you is slightly shorter than the other.
That's ridiculous. We're identical. Identical in everything but height, apparently. You're maybe a pixel taller. What's that?
Get a little bit meta there. I appreciate that.
Herman bet you couldn't beat him in a staring contest.
What? Nonsense.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
You look me in the eye and say that.
This really isn't necessary. I guess we're doing this then.
We can do this. It's 2 versus 1.
Good thinking, Arthur. They're not paying attention.
Oh my god.
I've got a hand free. I think I can get to my pockets.
Do you have something that can get us out of these binds?
Was that a blink? No.
Did not think that was going to be the thing that works. Alright, so in his inventory we have the wax seal, we have Lady Unterwald's letter, we have the wooden hanger, we have the corking device, we have a lemon, we have a magnetic ball, we've got some sketches. What were these?
I can see the various handshakes in the background of these sketches.
Oh, right, for the,
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
Right, that's the handshake.
I'm still sleeping.
Oh, no, we know those. It's the handshake sketches. We've got the Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility. We've got a block of cheese. We've got Agent M. I don't know when they came back. We've got Lady Unterwald's medical records and her cane, which we've modified into a hook. Agent M, can you help?
Great.
Agent M!
You know each other?
She's my assigned field agent. I'll explain later.
My eyes are starting to water.
Here, let me untie your binds.
I'm free.
Okay, move out.
Oh, this seems like a bad idea.
And we're just leaving Herman.
John did what? This is a grave betrayal of the Order.
I am afraid so. I think it's time we heard what Lady Unterwald has to say for herself. I managed to obtain this recording from Lady Unterwald's safe. I believe it may contain her final instructions.
That it might.
Sister Gretchen, fetch the gramophone.
Ooh, I speak to you now from beyond the grave. Who dares to wake me from my eternal slumber?
Stop!
We're sorry, Lady Unterwald.
Forgive us, we failed you.
I'm just kidding around. Although if you're listening to this recording, that means I've kicked the bucket. I assume things have predictably descended into chaos. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeking my guidance here. For general business inquiries, select track 1. If you have an accounting question, select track 2. If you're seeking guidance on my last will and testament,
that's the one.
Select track 3. For anything else, select track 4.
Oh, she mentioned the will. Track 3. Pick track 3.
So, you've got a question about my last will and testament, hmm? Did somebody tear it to shreds in dramatic fashion? Accidentally submerge the documents in water? Set fire to the whole bloody lot, I'm guessing? I always said it would ruffle some feathers. If my estate attorney is indisposed, or you're listening to this yourself, Arthur, I've always retained a copy of my will and testament at the Unterwald family mansion. You'll find your answers there. Toodaloo!
The mansion, of course. I shall inform Hermann Merman at once.
Wasn't he being detained?
You underestimate the man. I suspect he's already free from his bonds and taking matters into his own hands.
About
I
that.
can assure you, I'm not here to steal anyone's inheritance.
That's exactly what someone trying to steal our inheritance would say. We challenge you to another rematch.
Please, no!
I won't blink this time.
Oh my god.
What the hell are you doing? Where are the prisoners?
Huh? Uh-oh.
Imbeciles! Must I do everything myself?
Come on, Arthur. It's time to put an end to this.
Not so fast.
Oh crap.
Oh, he's got a gun! Get to the engine room, Diana! Stop the train!
I'm not leaving you!
Go!
Thought you could steal Lady Unterwald's estate, did you?
What? No!
I've worked too hard for too long for you to mess it all up. I'm afraid your will has been revoked. I tore it to shreds with my own 2 hands.
That's a criminal offense, you know.
Maybe so. But it's the end of the line for you, Arthur A. Ackerman. Goodbye. Any last words?
Wait! I have questions!
Questions? What questions could you possibly have? I already spelled it out for you.
No, we have questions. Gotta keep them talking. Hey, Deathblow, welcome in. How are you doing today, Deathblow? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. And for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we're playing Loco Motive, a murder mystery point and click. If we get caught up here. We'll be doing this for your future death. I mean, leaving vinyl behind. Like, not only do you get to speak words from beyond the grave, you leave a nice little collectible, too. That's always cool. Alright, let's see.
Who are you again?
What are you talking about? Don't try to play coy with me, Mr. Ackerman.
Remember, Arthur never actually met Mr. Liu, so he actually has no idea who this guy is. Let's see, if you are as a Warlock of Firetop Mountain, then Retrobat Retro Variety. What is that? I'm not familiar with that. I'm curious, though. Vinyl Testaments are just warmer, more authentic. I've actually heard people say that in actual conversation. They're like, I like the warm sound more. I'm like, that's distortion. You're hearing like background distortion. What's retro variety? I'm not familiar with retrobat.
No! Really? Do I know you?
Shanlu? Do you know how long it took to get close to Lady Unterwald? And just when I had her in the palm of my hand, who would show up and ruin the entire scheme but her meddling attorney?
Yeah, we never met this guy as Arthur. So we know who he is. Arthur does not, unfortunately. Oh, it's a front end for RetroArch. Gotcha. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Well, I hope you had a good time. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm not sure why you're mad at me.
You not only stole my suit, but the estate I was working so hard to gain control of. You might have got this far by playing dumb, but it won't help you now.
So yeah, like Diana said, Lady Unterwald figured out that Diana was a internal revenue agent, and so to throw her off, she stole the suit and the rose, which was how Diana was supposed to identify the informant, and gave them to Arthur, who had no idea what they were, but was just told to wear them.
You're breaking the law, you know.
Ah, you bureaucrats and your archaic rules. I tried playing things by the book, and look where that got me. I don't mind breaking a few rules if it means I get what I want.
Yeah, I kind of got that by the pointing a gun at me from the top of a train thing. That really communicated that very well. I'm not playing dumb. It's a lifestyle for me. As goes retro variety, some gems, some okays, some real stickers. Oh yeah, that is the case. You go random, you find some wild stuff. Let's see, Punisher, thank you for a 35 stream streak right there. Holy crap. And also welcome in, Punisher, if I haven't said that. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I don't play dumb, I'm very serious about it. When I play dumb, I play to win.
How about we forget this whole thing ever happened?
Unacceptable, Mr. Ackerman. I'll be claiming the estate for my own, which makes you collateral damage, I'm afraid. We can't have you walking around with a claim to my prize, after all.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I've really loved the voice acting in this game. Some of the voice acting has been some of my favorite voice acting I've heard in the last year or so. But Jean-Loup is absolutely the worst voice acting in this game. You can tell when someone's putting on an accent that they really have no idea about. That's Jean-Loup's voice actor right there.
Is that a real gun you're holding?
I can assure you it's very real. Perhaps I should demonstrate.
That won't be necessary.
Please don't shoot me.
Where were you hiding that pistol?
Never you mind.
No, I'm actually curious. Oh god, we don't have any other questions to ask.
Actually, I think that's enough questions.
Very well. Time's up. Goodbye, Mr. Ackerman.
Wait!
What on earth are you doing?
Wait, my belt? What? Oh god!
Objection!
Oh no. Well, that was awkward. Oh god!
Why do you persist in living?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Can we not just talk about this?
No. Now stay still.
Wow!
Oh, I hope Diana's having better luck than me.
Time's up, you clueless ape.
Alright, we can switch to Diana.
Miserable cockroach.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Bergman!
Are there just financial documents you're burning.
What? I would do no such thing. These are merely old birthday cards. Nothing the tax office would be concerned with, I assure you.
Don't burn financial documents in front of an IRS officer. Oh my god. Holy shit. Ooh, good picks there, Punisher. Good picks. Oh my god. Also, holy shit, Punisher. That wait emote. Oh god.
Stop what you're doing, right now.
As the treasurer, I am at liberty to destroy unwanted documentation.
That's not true.
Even so, you didn't see anything.
Also, don't tell an IRS officer you didn't see anything. That also will not end well. Are they going to depreciate PSN? I hadn't heard anything about that, but horrifying if true.
That's it. You're under arrest.
Just a few more to go.
Stop that!
Out of the way. I need to stop this train.
Stop the train? Are you mad? No, we must keep going. We mustn't give the opportunity for Lady Unterwald's killer to disembark.
I need to get past. Arthur is in trouble.
Then you should go and help him. I'll stay here and keep watch.
Keep watch over the documents you are burning.
What did you do to the train driver?
Oh, they'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing more than a mild concussion.
Damn it!
The train can't operate without a driver, Bergman.
Well, the Royce Express seems to be operating just fine for now. As long as I keep this fire roaring, we can go all night.
What was it Diana said about short-term thinking? Coming back right here. I love that emote too, that's amazing. Gamigomo, take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging around. We will see you around. Let's see.
I've had enough of this conversation.
Can't talk now. I've got paper to burn.
God damn it!
I really don't think you should be burning these.
Don't look in there. They're not important.
I feel like they maybe are. Alright, what do we have to work with in here? Oh, literally just the papers and him. We've got a couple oh no, we've got a couple things here. Can we dump gas on the documents?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
I would imagine not, but that would be really funny. I'm just gonna mention that. Can we put the pencils in with the financial records?
I think I'll hang on to this.
No, we can't do that. Oh, we can take another pencil. Can we put that in with the right records?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Can we get the gunpowder out of another one?
Nope.
No, apparently not. Hand him a pencil?
I think I'll hang.
No. We can't interact with a fire in here. Can we leave? No, we can only be in here. Nothing else to do.
Bergman.
And he doesn't have anything else to say, doesn't seem like. Nope, nothing else there.
I've had an.
Can't.
I really don't.
Yeah, can't do anything else with the papers there. Deactivated truth serum. That's such a strange name for it. What happens if we use it on him?
Maybe this stuff will get him talking.
Goodness, that's burning very effectively. What's all this smoke?
Are you all right, Bergman?
No, I'm not all right. I'm feeling a little peculiar, truth be told.
Why would I think to burn in the truth serum? That's an odd thing. I have not had a chance to see the new Spider-Man movie trailer yet, but I'm very curious. Falls, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hang on a second. I want to look into this PSN thing. Because I'm very curious if that's a thing. I will be deeply unhappy if that is a thing. All right. Let's see. News. Oh, it says they're dropping the PSN branding. That's odd, but not necessarily the craziest thing, I guess. Let's see, is there anything else there? It's a rumor so far still. Purely a brand change and would not affect the services it provides. All right, so that's not a huge deal, it sounds like. That's a relief. Trailer was peak. I know at work they were very excited about it. Which means I am also very excited about it.
Stay back! You're scaring me. I need to burn all these incriminating documents. Why did I say that?
Haha! Truth serum!
Tell me, why are you destroying those documents?
Because this is evidence I need to protect myself from liability. What's happening, man? Pull yourself together.
What are they gonna call it is the question? Probably something dumb. Like PlayStation Nexus Extreme Next Plus Plus. Or something like that. PlayStation Tomorrow in space!
Do you know who killed Lady Underworld?
No! I have no idea, and that terrifies me.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I'll have to report you to my superiors at Inland Revenue.
You wouldn't dare. But if you did, that would be devastating for me. Did I say that out loud? Oh no.
He's not doing so great here.
You wait right here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Surprisingly little result right there. We got him talking the truth, but that doesn't seem to have helped us any, which is odd. I don't know why they would let us do that anyway. To the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space! Still one of the greatest line in all of video gaming right there. Buy that star for $1. Alright, so nothing's changed. We've still only got the one interaction point.
I really don't think...
Don't!
Oh, sorry.
Look in.
Alright, now can we dump gasoline on them?
I'd rather keep. I'd rather keep.
Apparently not. We use Agent M for something?
I think I'll hang on to this. They wouldn't appreciate...
No, we can't.
They wouldn't appreciate...
Can't give him the incendiary pencil. Can't give him the entire packet of incendiary pencils, I imagine. I already tried cutting a pencil like we did before. We can't do that now. Go back to Arthur, see if there's something we missed over here. What blanket of a man? How rude. How very rude.
Blustering rodent.
Why is he so mean?
Stop hiding and let me shoot you.
It looks like it takes a long time to reload.
We can't talk about it.
Sure, just poke your head out a bit higher. That was my favorite gun, you know.
Might be able to do something when he's reloading then.
Well, at least I'm getting some fresh air.
Ah, your optimism is nauseating. Bumbling buffoon.
Yeah, Tim's face, it looks like he's just dying to break there.
You wretched milquetoast.
Oh, there he's got to reload.
Second.
I might be in trouble here.
Stop hiding, you spineless invertebrate.
All right, what could we do here?
Red bear juggler. I'm going to riddle you with bullets, you whimpering simpleton.
Can we throw something at him while he's distracted?
I'd rather keep it.
Not that.
These bullets aren't cheap, you know.
Allie Lordswood?
Juggler.
Welcome in, Allie Lordswood.
Angry.
Thank you for a 6-year resub. I appreciate the heck out of that. How are you doing today? How's everything going? I hope you've been well since I've last seen you.
You blustering rodent.
Can I throw the magnetic ball at him? Once he's reloading?
Oh, hang on.
I can do this all day.
Nope, can't do that.
Time's up, you clueless ape.
Doesn't feel like there's anything we can do out here right now.
That was my favorite gun, you know.
Can Arthur move?
Come out, you coward.
No, he can't move anywhere. There's got to be something we can do here. 6 years is impressive. How are you after your illness? I'm still on the mend, as you can probably hear by my voice, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm feeling much better than I was, certainly. Alright, so for some reason we can move around in the cabin, but there doesn't seem to be anything to do here. I already tried just about everything. I'm going to take a little peek at the guide. See if I can get a little hint here as to what to do. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's something, yeah. Apparently we gotta talk to him again?
Stay back! You're scaring me.
Is there an option we missed in here? Let me see. There is an option we missed.
Do you know it's a crime to destroy financial documents?
I do know. Oh, I've been a terrible treasurer. I've gambled away estate funds.
Did Lady Unterwald know about your gambling problem?
No, I don't think so. I never had the heart to tell her. And now she's gone.
Stealing from a poor old lady. This doesn't look great for you.
It wasn't like that. I'm telling the truth.
Lady Unterwald entrusted you. She'd be so disappointed.
That's right. I know it's true. Please, no more.
We gotta keep pushing.
Burning the evidence. Will you ever take responsibility?
No more, I'm begging you.
Keep going.
You're going to have to face the consequences at some point.
Please, I can't go to prison. I'd never last in there. Nobody has to know. I know deep down that I played the victim because...
Because?
Because I can't own up to my mistakes. The truth is that I'm a wretched creature, a weak little man.
There. I'm sure it will be okay.
Forgive me, for I cannot forgive myself.
It's a white-collar crime, Bergman. It's serious, but it's not like you killed anyone.
No, I deserve to be locked up. I'm a danger to society.
Oh dear. I think that truth's very broken.
Also a very British reaction right there. It's not like you killed somebody, you just embezzled a few $1 million. Who cares about that? Better get more better. I'm trying. Alright, Emperor, you enjoy your lunch. Hope you got something tasty coming up. Alright, so he is passed out.
I'm sure it will wear off soon. Hang in there, Bergman.
Stiff upper lip, Bergman. Ooh, hang on.
I think this controls the whistle.
Take your best shot, old man!
What? Tunnel! Ha! You'll have to do better than that. Now, where was I?
Alright, that seems like maybe a thing we can work with.
have to do better than that. Now, where was I?
Alright, so I can't actually do anything while that's happening. Odd. Let's try switching.
I'm going to whittle you with bullets, you whimpering simpleton.
Oh, grab a lump of coal.
You wretched milquetoast.
That wasn't there before.
Bumbling buffoon.
Alright, so I got some coal.
Hold still while I reload. Ah, my eyes! My one weakness!
Wow, he's taking a really long time to wipe his eyes.
That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Are you sure we can't talk about it?
You aren't weaseling your way out of this one.
My precious eyes, no! He has special eyes. Yeah, how does the whistle summon the tunnel? That's kind of odd.
You wet blanket of a man.
I think I see what to do here. So let's get some coal.
Bullets already.
Let's throw the coal at him.
Ah, my eyes!
Let's switch characters. Then pull the whistle.
What's that? It can't be! Ah!
Huh. I guess I am a tunnelhead.
What?
Quickly, Arthur! We need to stop this train!
I'm right behind you.
Now, how do I do that exactly? Oh, this wasn't part of my training.
I heard a little bit of a crunch in there, so he's dead, right? That sounded very dead. Where's the controls? That's the financial records.
Those papers really went up in flames.
So we can interact with the firebox there.
I think I managed to salvage some of them.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah, I'm sure it will work.
Nope, you still summon a tunnel.
I didn't realize there were so many tunnels on this line.
Only enough time to talk about it, not enough time to talk. Oh no, if only I had time. But I don't, clearly, for some reason. Yeah, at a certain point, it's just a physics problem. Yeah, rapid disassembly, I believe, is the term I heard once. Alright, so I can't switch to Arthur right now. So clearly we're gonna have to solve this problem. Can I toss a pencil in the firebox?
Okay, Bergman, it's time to go.
What? Heavens above, I don't like the sound of that.
Run, Arthur!
What happened? Is that Bergman?
I just filled that hatch with explosives.
How long do we have?
I'm guessing about 15 seconds or so.
Excuse me, but I have to ask. Why is everything shaking?
Take a look out the window, Gunther. See if you can tell what's going on. It looks like... Oh, my. Well, what is it? I think the train's about to... I think it's about to... About to what? Spit it out, I think.
I'm gonna explode.
You need to pace yourself, Lamont.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Picnic, not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Still, it's nice to get away every once in a while, hey, Bailey?
Do you hear that?
It what? That's probably just my stomach growling. Just breathe it all in. There's nothing like the peaceful sound of... Oh.
I'll get the car started.
What a lovely day for a picnic.
That was quite the explosion.
My sleuthing arm! I think it's bruised.
It was a sloppy solution, but we stopped the train.
We sure did. Plus, nobody got hurt.
Somehow.
What the hell is going on here? We came as soon as we saw the explosion.
Thank goodness you're here, officers. These three villains plotted to kill my dear sister.
Never mind that. They deliberately crashed the train.
We did do that part.
My financial records have surely been destroyed. Oh, yes? Well, they endangered my staff and sabotaged my kitchen.
We did do that, that's true.
My allergies, they were exploited for personal gain.
We also did that, that's true.
I was tricked into reading this phony manuscript.
We did that, yeah.
My clients are still buried under that rubble.
Ah, she'll be right, mate.
Is all of that true?
Cuff 'em, Bailey. They're coming to the station for questioning.
We didn't commit murder, but we did a lot of other crimes. Part 6, False Pretenses. We did a lot of crimes. A lot.
Just sit tight with the others, Miss Osterhagen.
Don't worry about me. I'll be out of here in no time.
Nobody try any funny business, okay? I don't want to get in trouble again. I'll be right here if you need anything. Bailey says I have to keep an eye on you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Arthur, is that you?
It's me. So, how did your interrogation go? I'm sure Lamont and Bailey are fun, once you get to know them.
Listen, we've got to figure a way out of here. Look around your cell. See what you can find.
All right. I can switch between all three now. That's exciting. Is all that true? Well, not the murder, but the rest of it, yeah, we definitely did do all of that, unfortunately. Well, this is not the nicest of accommodations, unfortunately. So take a look at the toilet.
It actually looks rather clean.
Oh, well, that's nice.
There's nothing to flush.
I bet that's how we transfer things between people, is the toilet.
I really don't want to touch that.
Check under the pillow.
I really don't.
Oh, damn it, she doesn't want to look under the pillow. It's an adventure game, Diana. We gotta do certain things here.
It couldn't hurt to look around.
Psst. Hey, is that you, kid?
What the hell?
Don, is that you?
I knew your voice sounded familiar. Don't tell me those casino goons got you too, huh?
Well, we've been accused of murdering Lady Unterwald.
Whoa, that's ice cold, pal. I really underestimated you. You know, you don't seem like the killing type.
But I didn't!
Relax, okay? We're drinking from the same bottle. They got me on a load of baloney, too. Listen, we can't stand around yakking all day, all right? We need to figure a way out of here.
But he's an actual criminal. You sound like the teen from The Simpsons. That'll be 587, sir.
It's an empty toilet bowl. What a relief.
So yeah, I'm betting that's how they send items back and forth. There's a valve over here. I bet I know what that does.
I think that's reversed the flow of the water.
So that's how we can decide where items go after they get flushed. Interesting, interesting.
Oh, it's so close, but just out of reach.
Do we have any items still? We've got the air funnel from the... Oh, right. We've got all the items we had at the beginning of the game.
It's the key I used to get out of my chains.
All right. So we've still got all the stuff we had when we were in the office. Interestingly enough. Can we use the umbrella on the lockbox?
I might be able to get into the lockbox. Just gotta give it a little whack with the old umbrella. Uh-oh.
How'd you get that?
Oh, this? I found it in my cell.
Sorry, but I've got to confiscate it.
No!
You know, it looks kinda like Lamont's umbrella.
I'm sure we just have the same great taste in rain protection.
Damn it!
I've got to lock it away, just in case you were planning a daring escape.
That's perfectly understandable.
Damn it!
Looks like Jimmy dropped something from the lockbox.
What is it, though? No, I can't see. I mean, not like I can get to it out there. Is there anything else we can see from, out here?
Jimmy!
Lamont told me not to talk to you, Mr. Ackerman.
Good advice in an adventure game, most definitely. Oh, we've still got the crudely constructed air funnel and the shackle key. Ooh, let's see if we can blow whatever that is somewhere else. No? Maybe not?
Nope.
Alright, I was hoping I could blow it over towards one of the other doors. Doesn't look like it, though.
Don?
You figure out a plan yet, kid?
I'm working on it. How'd you end up here in jail?
I got jumped by those goons from the casino. They barged right into my room.
We saw that happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they accused me of using counterfeit chips. Can you believe that?
Huh.
We kind of set that up to happen.
What happened between you and those casino enforcers?
They were spouting off all sorts of theories, and you wouldn't believe it. They just couldn't stand to see a guy like me on a winning streak. Next thing I know, they're throwing punches, and I'm getting tied up.
I mean, he did cheat a lot.
Sounds like you took a beating.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong, kid. I put up a fair fight, you know, but it was 2 against 1. I'd like to see them go one-on-one with old Donnie. Yeah, it would have been a very different story then.
I'm sure it would have been.
So what happened next?
Some dame came in. Oh, a beauty like you wouldn't believe. I tried to convince her to let me loose, but she wasn't buying it.
Why didn't you escape when you had the chance?
Hey, you ever been punched in the ribs, kid? Yeah, no, I wasn't going anywhere fast. I thought I'd hit the jackpot when the train came off the rails. Even managed to land safely in some foliage. But as you can see, I didn't get very far.
Ah, well. I did see, yeah, I did hover over it, so there's that. It didn't have a name, oddly enough, which is weird. I'm worried that means I can't interact with it yet.
Do you have any ideas for how we can break out of here?
Ah, plotting a jailbreak, huh? You can count old Donnie in. If I still had my magnetic ball, I may have been able to pull off some magic with my watch. I'm pretty sure I lost it when those casino goons jumped me, though.
Interesting.
I've got some plotting to do.
Get to it, kid.
All right, now let's poke our head out. Yeah, that's weird. Like I see it there, but yeah, I'm holding the tab there. It's not an interactable point yet, oddly enough. All right, let's see what Herman's got going on. So he's in the far cell there.
Oh, who is doing that obnoxious clicking? I can barely hear myself think. Who's out there? Reveal yourself!
Is Diana there?
Who are... You know Diana?
Keep your voice down.
Who are you?
Listen, I'm from the Inland Revenue Secret Service.
Is this about my self-assessment? You people are relentless!
I'm not here about your taxes, idiot. I'm trying to break you out.
A jailbreak? Are you mad? What about my reputation? I'd be branded an escaped fugitive. On the other hand, it would definitely give a boost to my book sales.
Listen, Herbert. Stop daydreaming and pay attention. We need to get you three to Lady Unterwald's mansion.
The mansion?
The family are preparing a second will reading.
I suppose it would be an opportunity to clear my name.
Then there's no time to waste. Do you have anything in your cells that could bend those bars?
Nothing immediate comes to mind. I'll have to think about it.
Alright, interesting. Let's see what he's got.
It's a pair of Lady Unterwald's boots. We happen to have the same shoe size.
I remember him picking those up.
This letter opener looks like it had sliced through more than paper.
Interesting, interesting.
Found something to break those bars yet?
How did you know where to find us?
Let's just say we have a man on the inside. They were able to alert us when you arrived here for interrogation.
Interesting.
Well, who's your man on the inside?
What does it matter to you? Besides, that's classified information.
Is it Jimmy?
Is anyone here who they say they are?
Strong talk from a self-declared detective that's never had a case.
Ah, point taken, I suppose.
Arthur is exactly who he says he is.
Well, what's your escape plan?
If you can get some leverage on those bars, I'll see if I can use the bike to force them open.
Well, fair enough.
You say you're from the Inland Revenue Secret Service?
That's right. The name's April Benelli, and you're one of 3 framed for murder. Now that we've exchanged pleasantries, I believe there was a jailbreak in progress.
Ah, yes, that, I forgot.
How do you know we were framed?
Well, I know Diana didn't do it. Are you telling me you killed Lady Unterwald?
Certainly not.
Well, there you go.
Easy enough.
Tell me, why are you helping us?
They've got my partner locked up in there.
Diana?
That's right. But we'll need all 3 of you if we're going to complete this mission.
For some reason.
You'll need me for your mission?
You've proven yourself capable. At least, you haven't gotten yourself killed.
They were admittedly a few near misses.
Even so, we'll have strength in numbers.
Are we all gonna ride that one motorcycle?
How am I supposed to bend these bars?
You won't be able to bend them with your bare hands, but they're structurally weak. If you can find something to leverage against them, I think I could get you out of there.
Ah, they're structurally weak, so maybe I'll use the power of several decades of water damage. Hold tight, chat. This will take a little while.
Let me get back to you.
Fine, but be quick about it.
Alright, is there anything else I can see outside, or is that it? That is it. Anything in the cell?
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
The toilet is empty.
He says in incredibly dramatic fashion.
I guess I'm supposed to just sleep on the floor.
Yeah, it's prison. Alright, we got a rusty pole.
It seems to be some sort of metal pole.
Alright, can we use that on the bars?
That doesn't work.
Apparently not. Alright, so I think we've seen everything we're going to see here. We can look outside. We got the hint phone right there, should we need it. I think that's it for there. Could Diana look outside? I don't think we tried with her.
That's odd. What's the roulette ball doing here?
Aha! So she can see that.
Hey, Agent Tam. You see that shiny ball over there? I bet it's valuable. That's it. Bring it back to me. There's a good field agent. I knew you could do it.
Excellent, excellent. How do we get back inside?
Those chains are secured to the wall. I'll need a key to unfasten them.
Alright. How do we get back inside the cell? There we go. Alright, let's try this. Let's try putting the magnetic ball into the toilet.
I'll just put this in here.
And then we switch over to him.
It's empty.
Oh, we have to flush it first, right? Yeah.
Keep an eye out, Arthur. Something is coming your way.
There's something in there. I should probably fish it out.
You probably should, yeah. There was some trepidation there. I respect that. These bars are no match for my years of water damage undermining their structural integrity. Stands for Maud. It's an all-female crew. Respect. They actually have been referring to the mouse as she, so you're possibly not wrong. Yeah, what is up with the plumbing in this place? How is there a switch that reverses the flow of water inside one of the cells? That's kind of horrifying. I apologize, folks. I'll be right back. Hang on a moment. Sorry about that, folks. And Cafe Claire, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you playing? And how did it go? Tell me everything. Pleasure to see you here with us. Let me get caught up on chat here. Cell does have a nice toilet though, not all expected. Also smart prison attire. You gotta dress for the job you want, not the job you've been thrown in jail for committing. So we have the metal ball now. And Don did say he might be able to work with that if we get that.
I'd rather keep it.
Can we tell him we have it?
You figure out a plan yet, kid?
I'm working on it.
Let's see. No, oddly enough, he doesn't say anything different now that you have that. Can we use the ball for something out here?
I'd rather keep it. Nah.
No, nothing there. Can we actually send it to him? That's a good question. I don't know if he's part of this as well. Let's find out.
Here we go.
It does look like the piping goes down his way.
Time to reunite Donnie with an old friend.
There we go.
Send something your way, Don.
All right, let's see what we got here. You're a miracle worker, kid. I'll still need one of you to distract that bozo outside, though. Maybe you can make some noise to get his attention.
Yeah, we might be able to do that. It's a digital adaptation of a tactical dungeon crawling board game. Ooh. Alright, yeah, that sounds very good right there. What's it called? I'm curious. Because I do play a lot of board games. I might recognize this one. Some crazy bird has been keeping you up. Sometimes those suburban birds do get very... Oh, Frosthaven. Alright, no, I know Frosthaven. Very cool game right there. Gloomhaven I actually do have a copy of. I don't remember if I have Frosthaven. I might have Frosthaven. Yeah, Gloomhaven I was obsessed with for like a full year right there. Amazing, amazing board game. And Chris Technician, thank you for redeeming posture check. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, never a bad time for a posture check. Holy crap. All right. Ugh. Ladies and gents, you might want to take the time to do this as well. Take a moment to stretch out. Ugh. Refresh your drink if you need to. Grab another snack. Or just stand up, get some blood flowing through your legs. It's a good thing. Whew. Please ensure the proper alignment of your meat prisons. If you gotta be in meat prison, you may as well at least make it comfortable. Ooh. You'll have to let us know what you think of the System Shock remake. I played the original System Shock. Very interesting game, but a lot of the mechanics didn't age very well. Let's see, recommend it for sure. It's a bit more refined than Gloomhaven. They got better classes and missions, though a bit harder too. And it was already a hard game, most definitely. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. That sounds amazing. I do actually like, like a lot of times when I get the stretch break, I'm like, oh, I don't really need one. And then I like stretch my shoulders. I'm like, oh God, yes, I did. Yes, I really did. So yes, thank you.
Jimmy! Please, Mr. Ackerman. I'm already on thin ice around here.
All right, so we need to find some way to make some noise to distract him. Can we use the fan on him?
I'd rather keep it.
No, we need to find something to make some noise. I don't think he has anything we can do, so... Let's see, Diana just has the mouse. And he's got the boots, the letter opener, and the rusty metal pole. Can we use the letter opener on the window?
That doesn't work.
No, it does not. Can we use the... We can't use the rusty metal pole for some reason. That's weird. We need some way to distract. See, from out here, can we use the bar?
Nope.
Oddly enough, no.
That doesn't work.
Alright, can we use the letter opener on the boots? Oddly enough, yes. And Emperor, thank you so much for gifting a tier 3 sub to Shira right there. Gift sub number 2,518 in the channel. I appreciate the generosity a ton. Thank you for that. Cafe Clear, I'm enjoying it more as a digital game than the physical one. Yeah, the setup in Gloomhaven is extensive. I usually plan like 30 minutes for setup and then another 30 for teardown. So in digital, that seems like that'd be a lot nicer. Hey Shira, welcome in. Thank you for letting me know about the category. I appreciate that. I definitely did forget that. How are you doing today, Shira? How have you been since I've seen you last? Hope you're doing well. Get heckin' bribed also. Give some hype. Yeah, just being able to play a mission, like get into it immediately and just sort of just focus on the playing and not the setup and teardown, that does sound really nice. All right, so what do we get for using the knife on the boots? Oh, the suction cups. I remember we originally put those on there so we could climb the wall.
It's the business end of a plunger.
And we combined that with the rusty metal pole? We can.
It's my trusty prison cell plunger.
Don't call it that. That sounds weird. Don't get tetanus from handling rusty poles. Always get your tetanus shots. It's important.
No.
Can't just use it on the window, unfortunately.
I'd rather keep it.
All right, so we do have a plunger, though. That seems like something. All right. What else can we do here?
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
True, true. What else can we do here? Can we use the letter opener on the bed? No. Not the bed at an interaction point. Where is that? Right here where that stain is?
No.
No, it doesn't do anything. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to see there now. So Diana.
I really don't want to touch that.
She's still refusing to touch the pillow. That's horrible. Damn it, Diana. Examine the bed frame.
It's all rusted and broken.
That mean you can break it further? Maybe? Possibly?
I am definitely not sleeping here.
Well, yeah, we gotta break out. That is important.
This place is falling apart.
There is a leaky pipe there. Maybe we can do something with that.
It's locked, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, not a big surprise there. The business end is the other, the recreation end. You know, I've never even thought of that before, but Rooks, now that you mention it, that does sound like a thing. Oh, God. I'm doing all right, Shira. I'm getting better. I'm still recovering from being sick last week, but as you can hear, my voice isn't 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better, so that is a good thing. Whew. Should look and run a fuck ton better than the last gen. See, I wasn't bothered about the looks. I like the look of retro games, but mechanically, not spectacular. Thank you, Shira. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm trying. All right, so I feel like there's got to be something we can do with some of that. Can we send Agent M up to look at the pipe?
That doesn't work.
No. And if she looks outside, there is the wall chain, but we need a key for that. I think that's probably going to be a pretty late game thing that we have to work on there. Let's see. Arthur still has... He's got the shackled key. I don't know if that's gonna... That's probably not gonna work for the... actual lock, but I suppose we could try that. Let's turn the valve. And then let's throw the shackle key into the toilet.
Here goes nothing.
And give it a flush.
Over to you, Diana.
There's something in here already.
As she puts it directly into her pocket. Only 3 since it always ends after 3 for some reason. Very bizarre. Unlike Steam, or Valve, which only ends after 2. So you got that on them at least. Oh, and the Xbox One, it struggled to load? Gotcha.
Ah, this key should unlock these chains.
There we go.
That did the job.
All right.
It's a pile of heavy chains.
All right, so I think we want to send that over to Herman, maybe.
What's that noise? Is somebody flushing contraband? You better stop that right now!
I got a hold of his keys. Enjoy your nap, pal.
Head trauma successful. Also, I'm actually pretty impressed you're able to flush that entire chain. It's kind of wild. Sure is 1.5x valve. Impressive. Half-Life 3, Team Fortress 3, Portal 3 will be the super orange box. That would actually be pretty cool if they had a physical version. I haven't seen a PC physical release in ages. The Oranger box. More orange than ever.
Set of chains stuck down there.
Can we not pull the chains out? The chains just stuck forever now? Oh, right, plunger.
Come on, plunger, don't fail me now! Plunge! Plunge! I think it's working.
I don't know if you can use a plunger to pull things. I thought you always used them to push things.
There's nothing in the bowl.
Oh, we just got the chain for us? Yep, we got the chains now. Let's use the chain on the window.
You might want to stand away from the wall.
Are we sure any of them actually did it, Lamont?
There's a lot of string here, Bailey. Are you really going to argue with all this red string? Besides, they freely admitted to multiple other crimes in their own testimonies.
I suppose we can... What's that noise?
No, they can't be. The prisoners! Hey! Stop escaping, you ruddy delinquents!
Thanks for breaking me out of the joint.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Hey, it's been a blast, but old Donnie's got to fend for himself, you know? Hey, you give those crooks a beating for old Don, you hear me? Good luck to you guys.
Hop on, everyone!
Where are we going?
We need to get to that mansion.
Finale! Dispute resolution. We actually might be beating the game today. I take it back. I think that's happening. I'm excited now.
Did we get here first? Where is everybody?
And you're quite sure, Dr. Hirsch?
Uh-oh, they're heading this way.
Indeed. We believe the murder weapon was fired as a projectile.
Hide!
Well, this is quite the development.
That's not all, Arista.
Oh, what's that? There's more?
The dart. It was tipped with some sort of poison.
Did I hear you right? Did you say poison?
Even if the dart hadn't hit an artery, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald's death was inevitable.
The killer wasn't leaving it to chance then. Tell me, who else knows about this?
I will consult with the rest of the Order this evening. I wanted to bring my findings to family members first, out of courtesy.
Of course. My dear sister would have appreciated that. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Doctor. Oh, would you turn around and tell me what that is over there?
Oh no.
I don't see anything.
Oh my! Dr. Hirsch! I'm afraid the poor doctor has taken a tumble, Gunther. We need to move quickly. Take him to the basement, the both of you. Come to the lounge when you're finished. The executor is about to read Lady Unterwald's will.
Is this about our inheritance, Mother?
I intend to sell the estate over to Mr. Liu as soon as we gain control of the assets. He may have broken every bone in his body, but I'm sure he can manage a signature.
Yes, Mother.
I think we found our killer 10 minutes later.
They're gone. The coast is clear.
Dr. Hirsch revealed the killer to us, but at what cost?
What a twist! My novel is going to be a real page-turner.
We need to focus on finding the original will and testament. We can't let them benefit from that fraudulent copy. Arthur, you head to the library room.
All right. I can catch up on some light reading.
I'll check in on Lady Unterwald's private study. Herman, you check out the basement.
I get the murder basement? Are you trying to get me killed?
We can use the pneumatic tube system to send each other any clues we find.
That's definitely more refined than the prison tube system.
Okay, move out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to mourn the passing of our dear Lady Unterwald.
Struck down by her scheming attorney, a meddling detective, and a train-wrecking saboteur. At least we can take some comfort in knowing that those three are securely behind bars.
Thank you, Arista. I have in my possession the last known copy of Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
Arista must have provided the executor with a fake copy of the will. Lady Unterwald said that a copy of her genuine will is kept here. I have to find it before the reading finishes.
The one wrapped up in bandages is Jean Lu, who, we did that. We blinded him and then ran him into a train tunnel while he was standing on top of a train. Oops. By the way, how had done it? I could have sworn she popped because of some high-octane hot sauce. Was that her that we gave the hot sauce to? Also, Grushin, I apologize. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Deathblow, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. The meat caught up right here. I don't still have my orange box anymore, but I still have the t-shirt that came in it with the Lambda logo. I always use a plunger for detonating dynamite. Oh god. That's a use for it right there. Don't tell me the train sequence is only 20 minutes long. Today it was. It was pretty short. Pretty short. Oh, you missed the train? What happened? So, the game's been showing the three narratives here. We saw Arthur, the estate attorney. We saw Herman Merman, the crime novelist, and now we've been following Diana, who was the IRS agent. We saw the rest of the sequence, which is Jean-Luc tried to kill Diana and Arthur, and they were able to wreck him and then stop the train. And then we know from the present narrative, the frame story, that they all got arrested. And now they broke out of prison and they've gone to Lady Unterwald's mansion. We're trying to find the genuine copy of the will to stop her sister from stealing the estate and selling it to Jean-Loup. Because they're all villains. The hack, let's be honest here, yeah, it does seem to be very bad. But I do still love the title, Herman Merman and the Squirmin' German. That is hilarious. Using all my willpower ready to now go grab a small pile of the Zinger Dunked from KFC. Is that like just like one of the little zingers with dipping sauce? That sounds really good, actually. Oh, to knots, all right. I will forever be mad at KFC. I know it's like 2 decades in at this point, but I'm still mad about it. I want to tell the story because I'm still mad about it. They used to have a sandwich at KFC called the Triple Crunch Sandwich. It was just a sandwich that had 3 fried chicken strips on it. But like, this is like the clearest indicator you can get of inflation in the world. So they had the sandwich with the 3 chicken strips on it. They called it the Triple Crunch Sandwich. And then one day I went to KFC to get it, and they'd renamed it. It was now the Double Crunch Sandwich. It had 2 chicken strips on it. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks, but I guess that's still good. That's still a good sandwich right there. And then one day I went back and they'd renamed it to the Crunch Deluxe. It was a sandwich with 1 chicken strip that had been cut in half. So they put the 2 halves side by side to try and stretch it over the entire sandwich. I'm like, all right, that's just insulting at that point. What the hell? And then they just got rid of it because for some reason, no one wanted the Crunch Deluxe sandwich. I can't imagine why. Shrink fucking inflation. Agonizing. I really liked the Triple Crunch. I even kind of liked the Double Crunch. But yeah, the Crunch Deluxe was just embarrassing. The Crunchless sandwich, just 2 buns with nothing in between them. They're gonna have marketed as being very healthy. All right, let's see what we got in this room to work with.
It's the weathered cigar box, adorned with intricate carvings.
Well, that seems fancy.
Lord Unterwald must have taken this as a souvenir. The souvenir's from Lord Unterwald's extensive travels.
We haven't really heard too much about him.
This scenic oil painting captures the beauty of some distant mountain range.
Hey, Perchance Stream, welcome in. How are you doing today? A single saltine! Oh god, that is an embarrassing sandwich right there. Look at the La Croix Crunch. Orange Box is how you originally played Portal way back in the day. Very nice, very nice. That still holds up well, I think.
This piece deserved more than languishing in this dusty study. What a pity.
What else we got in here?
This painting looks worthy of closer inspection.
Ooh.
Aha! The last will and testament must be stored inside the safe. It's a safe with a combination wheel lock. If I can listen to the mechanism, I should be able to crack it.
All right, so we got to find a way to listen to it.
Let's give this a listen, shall we? 6. That's a click on 3. Almost there. I think I got it. Huh? That was almost too easy.
Damn it!
Blast. It's a smaller safe with another 2 locking mechanisms.
God damn it! That did sound like this does seem too easy. What's the catch? Damn it! So mad. Like 35p and shrunk. Yeah, not only is everything more expensive now, it's smaller. That's just mean. The crunch. The crunch. It's amazing. Safeception. Bwong.
Is it expecting a fingerprint of some sort?
That's gonna be tough since she's dead.
This looks like another voice-activated lock.
Alright, so we're gonna need to find a way to get her fingerprint and her voice again. Unfortunately, we lost the voice sample we had before. So no luck there. Alright, let's keep looking around the room, see what else we got to play with here.
It details Lord Unterwald embarking on one of his many expeditions.
Voice activated, are we just gonna have Herman yell at it? Or use his terrible voice imitation?
It's an itinerary for a global expedition spanning multiple countries. I wonder if Lord Unterwald completed his trip.
It's a good question, actually. Alright, we got the pneumatic tube there.
What mansion would be complete without a set of swords adorning the walls?
I mean, they do class up the place, it's true. Once I get my house, I plan to at least get one sword on the walls. You gotta. Who doesn't want some swords?
I wonder who made this, before it found its way into Lord Unterwald's possession.
Alright, so I think that's everything to see here. I'm gonna double check, just to make sure we're not missing any items or interaction points. No, I think that's it. Alright, let's go see what Arthur's got to work with.
I should look around for clues.
Smaller, yes. More expensive, yes. But the quality is maintained at the same subpar standard. Sometimes that's dropped too, which is fun.
Lord and Lady Unterwald were certainly a formidable duo.
A lot of people don't use formidable as a kind word.
Hey, it's about Lord Unterwald. The esteemed nobleman has returned from his successful voyage around the world with tales of riches that verge on the farcical.
Interesting. Yeah, what else have we got?
I see a few worn-looking history books. These could be artifacts in their own right.
If they're old enough, certainly.
I'd love to have a play with this, but it looks delicate and expensive.
Yeah, old telescopes especially are.
It's a painting of an old man. There's a certain sadness in his eyes.
We've never actually seen Lord Unterwald before. This is our first time.
I believe it's a painting of Lord Unterwald. The rumor goes that he just mysteriously vanished one day. Lady Unterwald didn't like to talk about it.
They keep mentioning that. Also, I just got an achievement for learning the history of Lord Unterwald. I wonder why they keep bringing that up. That is interesting. Seen any fun Easter eggs since the Orson thing? There was a sequence in here earlier in the stream where we were riding on a motorcycle, and Diana said, "Can this go any faster?" And April said, "I'm already going full throttle." So there was that. Trying to get a decently priced meal is a formidable task. Oh god, it is. Oh, we're playing Goblins now. I've always wanted to try those games. I saw Retrograde Tom playing those. They look like a good time. Definitely don't leave Mr. Ackerman alone with him. We do seem to be kind of a hurricane in this game. Looks like a blonde Herman Merman. You'd hope that if Lady Unterwald saw her husband in the flesh, she'd recognize him. What does the hover text on the telescope say? Pine over the telescope. He definitely wants to play with it. Certain quantity of shadows going on. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. More than 3 and fewer than 5. I mean, you know, I didn't count in any detail.
It's quite cozy.
Alright, what else we got? I'm feeling very silly today.
I feel the bear wouldn't have approved.
I think that's true in most the cases with most bear rugs.
Aw, it's a set of horsehead statues.
Why did he awe at those?
Hey, I think one of Herman's novels is in here.
Now that's interesting. Thought nobody liked those.
It's Lady Unterwald on the first train she ever had commissioned. It's a newspaper clipping of an article about the Royce Express. The Unterwald Empire has unveiled the world's first steam turbine locomotive, promising to transform the landscape of railway transportation.
I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know much about trains. Like, is steam turbine a new thing? I thought trains generally use steam. Could be wrong there. Pining for the fjords! I do think of that whenever I hear the word pining. Most definitely. Oh man, gambles are not going well today.
It's an oil study of the mansion grounds.
Sounds like an explosive development, perhaps. When is this game set? That's actually a good question. I don't know that we've ever gotten a clear answer for that.
Huh. It's a painting of Hagen as a child. Maybe he really was the favorite.
Huh. Go figure. That's where we all learned the word. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I heard it. That would make sense. Steve is definitely one of the first engine designs. They make it sound like a big, like, upgrade. They keep mentioning steam turbine, so I'm not sure if that's the new part. Zinger Dunked is thoroughly smothered in hot sauce, like, to an incredibly unreasonable amount. See, I don't think I'd like that. Like, I find there's a trend to over-sauce sandwiches, especially burgers these days, and, like, everyone's welcome to their own preferences, but for me, I don't like my burger to be drippy. I don't, and like, I guess people do, since they're everywhere, but I don't like that. Not a big fan.
I wonder what music Lady Unterwald liked to listen to.
It's a good question. All right, have we seen everything in here now? I feel like maybe. Perhaps. Not too much to see on his end then. Yeah, not really nothing in there. How about Herman?
Let's leave him here for now. My arms are getting tired.
I should check on the doctor, but keep my distance from those ghastly twins.
Yeah, they're bad news, definitely. How is not submerged unreasonable? I mean, don't forget, I'm from Chicago, where we do have the dipped Italian beef sandwich, which you literally do submerge in liquid. Jeez, good day for getting a lottery ticket, oh god. Let's see what we got here. So he can actually go to the lobby, that's interesting.
This has been down here a while. It's covered in a fine layer of dust.
The modern day hobbitses.
I can't leave now. I've got a job to do.
All right, so he can't go to the lobby, but there's an option for it.
It seems Lord Unterwald was keeping a record of his astronomy observations.
Ooh.
Sorry, George. I need this more than you do.
All right.
Lord Unterwald planned to use this to document his astronomical observations.
So depending on whose voice is needed, that might get us into the safe, but we don't have any way to play it yet. Interesting, interesting.
Ooh, I wonder if the estate would let me have one of these.
Probably not. But, guess it couldn't hurt to ask.
This has been down.
Yep, we already saw that one. What else have we got down here?
I wonder where my next adventure will take me. Hopefully somewhere with a warmer climate.
You don't have adventures, you're a hack novelist.
Let's see if the doctor had anything on his person. The only thing he had was this weird syringe.
Well, that's concerning. What are we gonna do with a weird syringe?
This syringe has a label marked antidote.
Oh, shit. Give that to him.
Apologies, Doctor.
Isn't it your turn yet? What's the matter, Gunter? I thought you loved digging holes. Can't we do this later? I really don't want to miss the execution. The executor, you imbecile. Why did Auntie waste all that money on your so-called education? That's money she could have left to me in her will. You won't be getting anything if we're late. They'll have taken all the good stuff already. We'll be left with the scraps. Is that how it works? Can they really do that?
No!
Well, I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on! I hate how lifelike these statues are. Whatever was Auntie thinking? It has to be one of Pierre's creations. Just look at the detailing. He even carved in her fingerprints. Let's get out of here. It's giving me the creeps.
Now, where was I?
Just jam it right in there.
My God! Doctor, are you quite all right?
Herman, how did you get here? Why does my neck hurt so much?
You landed on it.
Of course, that mad woman tried to dart me. How did you know to use the adrenaline shot?
I was grasping at straws.
No, that was the intuition of an extraordinary detective. You did it, Herman.
I did? You're right! I did!
I suspect the poison in this dart will be the very same used on Lady Unterwald.
So, it was Arista all along!
That's right, but this may not be enough evidence. We need a confession.
I don't think she's the confessing type.
Maybe there's a way to make her talk. If we can get a confession, it should be enough to clear your names.
Well, that's not going to be easy. Abstractism, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Let me get caught up. Got our Pulp Fiction reference, the adrenaline shot to the heart, of course, of course. First steam designs relied on a piston. Gotcha. Steam turbine, on the other hand, works with high pressurized steam being pushed against turbine. Oh, all right, I get you now. That makes sense. So yeah, that would be a, that would actually be a big improvement. That's kind of cool. I like that. Thank you for looking that up, Shira. I appreciate that. No, the dart in his neck didn't hurt. The fact he went over a railing and fell down into the lobby. He should be shocked his neck isn't broken. Because confessions already trump hard evidence, we did have Arthur yelling objection at one point, and then whipping somebody with his belt and then his pants fell down. It was an embarrassing moment. It didn't go at all like we were hoping it did.
What happened to the rest of the order?
There were a few broken thumbs when the train derailed, but nothing too serious.
All right.
Have the order come to stop the will reading?
They sent me as their delegate, but it seems I failed. There may still be time, though.
Yeah, they haven't read out the name yet, so there is still time.
Do you think the twins are in on it?
I think they have the combined intellect of a toddler, so are easily influenced.
I mean, if they're not in on it, they at least know criminal things are happening, going on. So, yeah, they probably should go to jail. We do not have a badge. It's true. We have nothing to show these people. Of course, you gotta love how, in cartoons and stuff like this, there's always white boxers with hearts on them. Anyone get any new games in the sale? I have to check it out, but I'm probably not going to get much because they just dropped Death Stranding 2. And I gotta pick up Death Stranding 2. That is happening. So I might just buy that, but I'll see if there's any good deals. We'll see. Do they know criminal things are going on? Do they? I mean, they were trying to hide a body in a basement. If they don't know that's criminal, then just put them in jail on principle. Every time.
What do I need to be doing again?
We need to get a confession out of Arista. It should be enough to clear your names and disinherit her from any claim to the estate. They're about to begin the will reading, so I suggest you hurry.
Yeah, we got very little time.
I'll be right back.
Don't be long, Herman.
All right. So So let's continue looking through the basement, see what else we got to work with in here.
Good for stargazing, but mostly used for spying.
Probably, unfortunately. Either hearts or polka dots, that works too, that's too. Leo didn't die, but he is in a full body cast in a wheelchair. They mentioned that even though he's broken every bone in his body, he should be able to sign a document. Arista's plan apparently is to inherit the estate, then immediately sell it to Liu, because all she wants is the money. Oh, Creature Kitchen looks very cool. I'm interested in that. And the new TMNT game, that looks pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here.
Lady J. Unterwald, heiress of the Unterwald Empire.
All right, so her fingerprints are on that statue. We just need to figure out a way to get them off. We'll have to see what we got later.
It's full of silver cutlery. Oh, this must be worth a small fortune.
Ah, the guest dinnerware. That hasn't been used in a while.
Interesting. What else we got going on?
Is that a skull? Well, that doesn't bode well.
Barrels full of poison? That's all dangerous.
I suppose it wouldn't be a creepy murder basement without a shallow grave.
I hope it isn't intended for me.
It was, unfortunately. Well. Alright, that opens that up. Warm up near the boiler.
It's fairly warm, but I'd like it to be warmer.
Alright, I think we can work with that. See what we can do there. Alright, let's take a quick look. There's a lot of interaction points down here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. And then, since we've seen all three rooms, we can start deciding how we want to attack our problems. Let's see what we got here. So we already looked at that globe, sure. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen everything. And his items we've got are the boots, the letter opener, the plunger, and the wire reel. Alright, so let's go back. Arthur has currently the crudely constructed air funnel, the re-solidified wax.
I think this hardened blob was Lady Unterwald's wax seal.
Brilliant. And
it's Don's recording device. It's not much use to me without another wire reel, though.
Alright, good. We've still got that. Starting to get some plans here. And then Diana has Agent M, the shackle key, and the deactivated truth serum. Alright. We can work with some of this. So first of all, Herman, you are going to put the wire reel in the pneumatic tube.
I'll just place this right here.
And then I believe we can go to... Diana and have her push the request button.
There's a package ready to be requested. I'll take it.
Of course, for some reason, we don't have to use actual tubes in the pneumatic tubes, which is very odd. The Unterwald Legacy. I'm with you, less is more. One type of sauce is more than enough for me if it complements the rest of the ingredients. I find I'm having to say at most places, easy on the sauce, which for some reason I notice a lot of young folks don't seem to understand that term. So I have to say, just put a little, don't put a ton on there. Let's see, don't think it was intended for him, it was intended for Dr. Hirsch, right? I believe so, yes. Sweet potato fries with garlic mayo. Interesting. So much poison right there. Yeah, I also complain about that. I don't like burgers that you can't, like, bite into. I see a lot of places now are like serving burgers that are impossible to eat with your hands, and like they come with a knife and fork because they know that. I'm like, stop doing that. That's not what a burger is supposed to be. Terrible. Ah, the time traveling outhouse. I do miss that. Classic adventure game mechanic right there. All right, next we will go to Arthur, and Arthur, you are gonna drop the recording device into the tube machine, which...
All right, that can be requested.
I don't imagine there's actually space in a pneumatic tube device for that, but you know.
The package ready to be requested. I'll take it.
The game's gonna let me do it, I'm gonna do it.
It's just the right size. That was lucky.
All right.
It's not as discreet as a phone tap, but it gets the job done.
All right, so let's head back over to the safe now. They don't serve levers with your jawbreakers. It's tragic. I'll sometimes cut a burger in half, but like I don't want to eat it just with a knife and a fork. Without player agency, how does each character know when to add things to the tubes? They mentioned that at the beginning. Before they split up, Diana's like, we can use the pneumatic tubes to add things to each other. Or send things to each other. And you saw once we put something in the tubes, the lights for all three of them start blinking, so they know when there's something in there. Now, how do they know who it's intended for? That's a good question, actually. I guess they're just guessing and then going, oh, I don't need this, and then leaving it there. Isn't very efficient, but it'll kind of work, I guess. Exactly, burgers are supposed to be eaten with your hands. It's important.
I don't think that's going to open it.
Really? It says we can't use the pocket recorder on the voice thing. That's odd. I've got the reel on there. Ooh, we should check the phone because that's what we had to do last time. Oh, do we have to record her voice again?
Call is being forwarded to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Please hold. What do you need?
I don't need a hint right now.
I don't need a hint right now.
All right. Call back if you change your mind.
That was how we got the lady's voice before, but it doesn't look like she's saying anything there now. We'll have to come back to that, but I do see something else we can do. I'm going to have Arthur put the blob of wax in the machine there.
There we are, ready to be requested.
And then we'll head down to Herman, and he'll go ahead and pick that up.
Aha! What do we have here?
All right, so now he's got the wax. Let's head over to the boiler where it is warm. And let's see if we can use the wax with the boiler.
It's already melted, but hardening fast.
All right. And then we'll head over here. Oh, it's re-solidified again. Do we have to make the boiler hotter then? He did mention something about how he wanted it to be warmer. I don't think there's anything else we can do directly with that. However, Diana does have in her inventory the deactivated truth serum. Can we put some of that in there?
I'll just pop this in here.
Bergman did mention that it seemed to burn well. So maybe we can make use of that. Let's see here. All right, let's go here and press the request button. Sometimes you just gotta unhinge your jaws for a meal. I'm not nearly snake enough for that, unfortunately. Prefer a wider burger to a higher one? I do too, I do too. Structural integrity is important for burgers, and I feel like we're getting away from that, and that's tragic. All right, so let's try using the truth serum with the boiler.
There's not much here. I might as well add the rest of this. Oh, ho, ho, this stuff is potent! That doesn't sound good. I hope the pipes can handle that much pressure.
Oh god, that's concerning. What might Herman reveal on Truth Serum? That he knows he's a hack, I assume? Kind of like the only truth he's got.
It's already melted, but hardening fast.
Alright, so it says... It still says melted there. There we go.
I've managed to create a wax impression.
Excellent, excellent.
It's a wax impression of Lady Unterwald's fingerprint.
Now the question is, can we use that by itself, or do we need something else to make a positive out of that negative? Let's try it just like this.
Okay, that's ready to be requested.
You know, I've never had DQ's cheeseburgers. Oddly enough, most of the Dairy Queens out by me serve ice cream and nothing else.
Requested. I'll take it.
None of the hot food. It's very weird. All right, Shira, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself. And we will see you around. Yeah, it was a plot point earlier in the game that this sculptor sculpts things almost instantaneously and with photographic quality to the captures. He always sculpts or paints exactly what he sees.
This wax imprint could fool the mechanism. There's one more locking mechanism to get through. This looks like another voice-activated lock.
Alright, so we did get the fingerprint reader busted.
I don't think that's going to open it.
But yeah, we need a voice on there, unfortunately. Alright, so... we're close. We're very close. Arthur has done nothing yet, though, so surely there's something in Arthur's area that can help. Oh, there is the gramophone here.
I wonder what music Lady Unterwald liked to listen to.
You can't do anything with that, but if we could find a record, I guess we could play that on there, maybe? Quite possibly. See if we missed anything when we were looking through here. I think we did see everything, though. Oh, here we go. We did miss this.
3 long years. The Riches Brothers. Ode to Lemon Cake. Huh. I think Lady Unterwald recorded herself on this vinyl.
Oh, really? You don't say. Well, that we could possibly work with. So, see, where's your tube over here? I'll take a look at this.
Lady Unterwald recorded her own album of songs.
I bet that's going to be horrifying. But we can work with that. We can work with that. So let's head over here. We'll pop the recorder back in the pneumatic tube machine.
That's ready to be requested now.
Then we'll head over to Arthur again.
I'll just request the inbound package.
I was immediately thinking of the Afroman song. I'm like, they can't have made that a reference. That was yesterday. I have had the one thing I can remember having from DQ, because by my relatives out in Missouri, they had one with hot food, is I remember the Texas toast. I liked that. I'm weird, I know, but I really liked that. It was memorable toast. It's tasty. You can see the ridges on people's fingers. It's not a talent, it's a superpower. Superman would find unrealistic. Guy's got a talent, I guess. Alright, so let's put the record on the gramophone.
That's Lady Unterwald's voice. I should be able to capture Lady Unterwald's voice with this.
great.
That actually sounds nice. I was expecting it to be her old lady voice and to be screechy or something, but no, that was lovely. Go figure.
Diana or Herman should be able to request that now.
Yeah, he doesn't know to record that. They don't have any way to communicate really, so that's a little weird. I think at this point they're just like, all right, let's just be video gaming now.
Be requested.
They've given up a lot of pretense at this point, I feel. All right, this should open the safe. Come on.
I'll play Lady Unterwald's voice near the lock.
Yes!
Success! Incredible! It worked! Lady
The will.
The original will is here. We need to get this to the executor and confront the family at once.
Let's do it!
I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to my dear sister-in-law, Arista Goodrun.
Yes! All right, Mr. Liu, it's time to honor our agreement. I hope you can still hold a pen.
Stop the reading at once!
You three again. What are you doing here?
What's all this?
That document is a fake. We have the genuine copy right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this looks to be genuine. However, we should postpone the reading until I can evaluate the authenticity.
No!
You answer to me now.
All right.
Inland Revenue will go through the estate with a fine-tooth comb.
Is that right? Well, any responsibility will fall to John here, just as soon as he signs.
I don't think he wants that. I'm kind of getting that feeling. Something ludonarrative dissonance, basically. The audacity of old people to have a life when they were young. How dare they? Exhausting. We get caught up right here. Where we're going, we don't need logic. Yeah, what about all the revisions he notarized? Were we sure that he notarized all of those? He seemed as surprised they existed as anyone else. And yeah, I saw the pipes under the floor wobbling. That's concerning.
You helped to build the Royce Express. Is that correct?
That's right. I designed her with my own two hands. The Royce Express could have been the future of rail transportation. But thanks to you, it's a smoldering wreck.
And yet you were willing to throw away your future for a payout. Jean-Loup had no intention of using your technology. He just wanted to remove his competition.
I admire your idealism, but that's business, dear. That's hardly a crime. It's just capitalism.
Which should be a crime. Also, I just realized we recognize almost all the characters in this room. Like you can see our old friend Orson over here. Yeah, the radio, we did kind of set up things to explode concerningly. We need to stop blowing things up. You sound like some man who is fully capable to give consent, make informed and reasonable decisions. I'm surprised no one else is noticing that's a horrible thing that's about to happen. What will Baron's chat do now? Jesus. I haven't thought about Baron's chat in a lifetime.
Lady Unterwald would have never allowed that to happen.
My dear sister didn't have the stomach to run an empire. Sometimes you have to make the difficult choices. She never understood that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the radiator back there wobbling. I just saw the pipes under the floor. That's also concerning.
You were tired of living in your sister's shadow, weren't you?
Stop it! Stop this at once! It's not true!
Just admit it. You schemed to take her legacy and her life.
No! No, no, no!
No, don't.
I felt the ground shake beneath my feet.
Oh, that's concerning. Oh, we can switch between characters.
Were you and Mr. Liu working together on this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just look at him. Hasn't poor John suffered enough?
He has definitely suffered.
You were aware of Jean's attempts to inform on Lady Unterwald.
Jean has been nothing but loyal. I only wish my dear sister could have seen that. He even volunteered to take the estate off our hands for a very generous price. Oh, don't worry, John. Our agreement is but a signature away.
We've got several lawyers in the room. How would that possibly stick? Tilt him around to forge a signature. What about the several lawyers in the room?
You had to know we wouldn't just go quietly.
I'm sure the authorities are already en route. If there's any justice, you'll be back behind bars in no time at all.
Alright, so she doesn't have anything new to say. Let's switch characters here.
I'll handle this. Do you have anything to confess, Arista?
I have nothing to confess, no! Go back to your cells where you belong.
Well, we tried the obvious thing.
Come on, you don't want to confess just a little bit?
No! And you should all be behind bars!
Come on, Arista, confess already!
No!
Arthur is really bad at this.
Why did you try to frame us for murder?
How dare you come here and accuse me of framing anyone? I won't be lectured by a bunch of train-destroying fugitives.
I mean, unfortunately, we are all of that. What about a little confession as a treat?
Bergman mishandled the estate's finances, isn't that right?
I say, there's no evidence for that, you know.
That would be hard to prove, Arthur. All those records burned up in that little derailment of yours.
Oops.
You tried to sell, and Lady Unterwald caught on to your scheme, didn't she?
No, that's not true!
Lady Unterwald was leaving you nothing, and you couldn't stand it!
My dear sister would do no such thing! You were parading around a phony document, a forgery.
Lady Unterwald cut you out of her will, so you killed her!
No! No, no, no!
Did anyone else feel that?
You're really testing my patience now!
So her old lady tantrums are gonna kill all of us, is what I'm understanding here? Why do I want to press her to blow up the house? I feel like we don't want to be exploded? I don't want to be exploded today.
Do you even need that hearing horn, Arista?
Of course I need it! I'm a defenseless old lady whose only crime is being hard of hearing. You can't help but make baseless accusations, can you?
Arista, smash!
How could you manipulate your own sons into doing your dirty work?
My poor incompetent boys? Come now, they're far too stupid to have criminal intent.
I mean, yeah, I guess the system is full of truth gas, that's true, so if we get that out there. Assuming we survive, yeah, that might make her confess, that's a good thing. Presumably. Alright, Arthur, who is very bad at this, has nothing else to say. Switch over to Herman.
Now it's my turn!
He says dramatically.
You used me to fix your hearing horn! You made me an accessory!
I have to thank you for your assistance with that, Detective. I couldn't have used my horn otherwise. My poor boys would have been lost in those vents for hours.
They are very stupid.
How deep does this conspiracy go, Arista?
There's no conspiracy, dear.
Then how do you explain my publishers denying the suburban burden?
What's that? What on earth are you talking about?
Herman.
What? I think we can all agree it was a little suspicious.
No, it wasn't, Herman. You just suck at writing.
The Order won't stand for this, you know.
The Order? Oh, please. I set that whole thing up. The Order was intended as an advisory board to nudge my sister in the right direction. Who do you think was doing the nudging?
Well, that's concerning.
Wait, you started the Order of Idle Hands?
Indeed. It was all in my sister's best interest, of course. I found them to be quite persuasive before they got carried away with their own customs. Alas, by the end, even poor John here couldn't get them to do his bidding.
Well, now we feel a bit used.
I mean, you should.
When did you last speak to Dr. Hirsch?
Dr. Hirsch? I can't recall. It's been a while since I saw him.
Are you sure you haven't seen the doctor?
Like I said, I wouldn't have a clue of his whereabouts. Now stop asking!
Perhaps we should search the estate for Dr. Hirsch?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure he's just been delayed, that's all.
I propose we start our search in the basement.
The basement? No, you can't! No, no, no! Whoa, what was that? Oh, I feel so strange. Everyone, listen to me! I said, listen to me!
It's over, Arista. There's no getting out of this one.
What? Dr. Hirsch? But I killed you! You should be dead! Wait, did I say that out loud? What's happening?
Looks like someone got a strong dose of truth serum.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid an attempt was made on my life with this poison dart.
Why didn't it work? It was no different to the one I used to kill your dear Lady Unterwald.
Gasp.
Mother?
Oh dear.
Why couldn't she just sell the estate? We'd all have been rich instead of living in her shadow.
You treasonous goat!
What have you done to me? Why did I say that?
What did you do, Mother?
Seize her!
I think it's time to leave, boys. Help your dear mother escape.
Yeah, just watch her as she goes out.
We have to stop her.
Make a break for the door, boys!
Oh, good. I'm not too late to the party.
Who the hell are you?
The name's Dirk Chiselton, and you're under arrest.
Oh my god.
Stop him, boys!
We won't let you near our mother. You'll have to go through us first.
Oh, that suits me just fine. Allow me to introduce you to Hammer and Chisel.
Isn't it Dirk Chiselton fighting the twins?
Oh no. Why did it have to be Chiselton?
We should help. We can't let them get away.
Hiya! Oh, you're pulling my hair! Yeah.
All right. What do we do?
No, that's off limits. No, below the belt, below the belt.
Don't seem to be able to go downstairs.
Let me go, you bounder.
How's that?
Ah! Ow! Ow!
I'm a little concerned about Dirk Chiselton.
It couldn't hurt to look around.
Take this. And one of
Oh,
these.
hang on.
It's keeping the chandelier attached to the ceiling.
Ooh. Oh, we can work with that.
Hiya!
We can work with that.
No, below the belt, below the belt.
I'll save you, Chiselton!
Oh god. We dropped it on the old lady too.
Looks like we got here just in time, Chiselton. How'd you figure it out?
Volsbury laid a lot of the groundwork. I just put the pieces together.
Well, we'd better get these three back to the station.
You can't arrest me. I'm innocent. And rich. You can't put rich people in handcuffs.
Oh god.
Shut up, both of you!
Come on, let's go.
That was some fine detective work, Herman.
It was?
Listen, Herman, I've got a case that's been bugging me for a while. Wouldn't mind another pair of eyes on it, if you're interested.
You're suggesting we form some sort of crime-fighting detective duo?
Yeah, something like that. Are you in?
It's all I've ever wanted!
Well, Diana, You disrespected my orders, stole a bunch of classified gadgets, and blew up an express train. However, I can't argue with the results. Congratulations, field agent.
I've got the job. I'm a field agent.
I knew you could do it, Diana.
Well done, Arthur. We owe you a great debt. I suppose you'll be running the estate now that you own the place.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
It can be more of an advisory role, you know. The Order can handle the day-to-day operations. We are here to lend a hand.
Say, Arthur, I don't suppose you'd be interested in a job?
You want me to work for Inland Revenue?
I'm afraid it'd be a strictly bureaucratic position for now. The amount of paperwork generated from this mission alone will keep us occupied for months. We'd need a professional lackey to sort through this mess.
You said there'd be paperwork and bureaucracy?
Oh, yes, stacks of it, I'm afraid. And you'd have to be comfortable wearing the uniform, of course.
There's a uniform?
That's right, but it's perhaps a little unadventurous for your taste.
I'll take it!
The end! And ladies and gentlemen, that was Loco Motive. The voice actors for the three main characters went so hard, oh my god. That squeak at the end! That was amazing. Chiselton fights as dirty as he looks. That sounds like a noir line all by itself right there. Agent M isn't just a field agent, they're a field mouse. They made a joke about that before. Diana's like, I thought you said I was being partnered with a field agent. And he said, no, I said your partner is from the field. And thus Arthur died of severe erectional overfunction. Definitely gonna have a heart attack right there. And that's the story of how I met my favorite tuxedo. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. So what did you folks think of the game? I would love to hear your opinions. I think mine's pretty obvious for the most part right here. I really like that game. I thought it was really cute. Love the art style. They put so much love into the pixel art in this game. The animations were so detailed. And particularly the voice acting for the main trio was really, really high quality. And they had a lot of fun with that very clearly. Rook's very fun writing and I like the look of it. Emperor absolutely loved it. An extra thank you, Emperor. I have not forgotten. Kissa, thank you for all the GGs. Groshan, I missed the big boom. Needs more exploding trains. I always appreciate a good exploding train. Very exciting. Kissa, you loved it. It was amazing. So fun. So fun. I will admit, I'm a little hesitant whenever it comes to like pure comedy games because I'm very particular with my comedy, but this one was everything I liked. This one was a ton of fun. I liked a lot of the gags. The whole thing with the Orson, the whole thing with the bearded guy and the wine when he got very drunk was very funny. Rooks, I bought this, but I haven't played it, so I tuned in and out so as not to spoil myself too much. You are in for a treat when you play it then, Rooks. I think you're gonna have a wonderful time with it. It's very fun. I think there was only one puzzle I didn't necessarily like, but for the most part, the puzzles were a ton of fun. Also, I saw Dave Gilbert in there. Of course, always out there helping out indie studios with their point and clicks. Good to see him right there. Take care of yourself, Emperor. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Ooh, and if you saw, this was actually published by Chucklefish, the same people that did Stardew Valley. Which I'd say money well spent on their part. I'm glad they could help get this out there. Oh, hang on.
Are we really letting those three go?
How do you mean?
They may not have murdered Lady Unterwald, but they committed so many other crimes.
You forget, we've got 'em on record confessing to the lots.
I suppose so.
Have a little faith, Bailey. We were always one step ahead.
I'm in.
Good work, Agent. You know what you have to do. Leave no trace.
Yes, ma'am.
April did say they had a man on the inside. And there wasn't too many people it could be, but still, that was a wonderful reveal. That was amazing. Holy crap. The ultimate agent. So yes, we got away with everything. We solved the murder, and then all of our other crimes, the evidence just sort of disappeared. Oops. All right, and I think that it's going to be where we wrap it up for the day. Since we got to finish this in a reasonable time as well, which is lovely because I'm still recovering and couldn't do a super long stream today. Port Jams are definitely getting this off Steam one day. Excellent, excellent. I think they deserve the money. I'd love to see some more stuff from the studio, so hopefully. Good, I didn't want consequences for my comic mayhem. It's always nice when you can walk away from some comic mayhem. Those traces scattered all over the sidewalk again. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, well-intentioned comic mayhem. Exactly. It's the best kind of comic mayhem. So thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you'll join us tomorrow as we start point-and-click horror game Scratches, which according to Wikipedia is the first commercially released video game from Argentina. So I'm very excited to see that one. I hope you are as well. Also, gonna be announcing something real cool tomorrow, so you may want to stop by for that too. But for right now, we do have one last thing to do before we call it quits, and as always, that is... Let's see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch for the day, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would definitely like the opportunity to try. And while I look to see who all is live, a couple things you might want to do if you have not done it already. First and foremost, make sure you hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the easiest way to come back. If you would like to come back, we'd love to have you. You can also enable notifications if you like. That'll let you know when I go live, and I know I find that useful sometimes. You may as well. Also, a couple links in chat to check out if you haven't seen those yet. We have a link to my Discord. If you'd like to chat with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream, feel free to jump in there. And we have a link to my YouTube as well. If you would like to check out any of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic. And all of Loco Motive is going to be going up there. I fell a little bit behind in uploads while I was sick. I'm going to try and catch up this weekend. So feel free to check that out. And where to go today? We got a couple of good options here. Oh, nope, that decides it. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, we're going over here. Holy crap. So, here's a streamer we are well acquainted with and we like very much, who not only is doing a charity stream, but he is playing a game that I have a passionate and completely nonsensical love for, which is Blast Core for the N64. A terrible, terrible, terrible garbage pile for a game that lives in my heart for all time. So ladies and gentlemen, I would really appreciate it if you join us as we go raid fellow retro streamer MRR Knight. I'm so excited to watch him play Blast Core, and also raising money for F Cancer, which is a great charity. I've supported them before and hopefully we'll be supporting them again soon. So why don't you join me over there, say hi to MRR Knight, hang out for a bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you folks tomorrow for Scratches. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody. Good to see you again, too.